Hello everyone, welcome back to the EGF Collegiate Founders Invitational. If you were tuning in just before or just missed it, we saw Canisius College playing against St. Peter's. We saw Canisius College taking the victory there. And now we're about to start off our RIT versus Niagara. And I'm excited. I, as always, am Kevin Navik-Dignan, and today I'm joined by Osti La Vista.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to set number 2. Coming in here. So, like, again, for those that missed it, these are 5 sets that we're playing through. They're all best 2 of 3, and it's about how many points these schools can get. Another recap: if they manage to keep a stock, they get 1 point. If they keep all 3 stocks, that's 3 points. Each stock is worth a point. Then if they win the set, they get 2 additional points on top of all that. So the name of the game is try to collect as many points as possible to help with the seeding for future tournaments. So. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we're going to be jumping in right off the gate. We have, I believe that's Greninja representing RIT.
Yes,
and
by the name Crin in game.
Crin, yeah, Greninja, Crin. I wonder if he plays Greninja. Anyways, we got Niagara being represented by Flubber. So Flubber on the right side playing as Link, while Greninja plays as Joker. So let's dive right in. So this is, we already saw a little bit of this. We saw some Jokers, we saw some Links in the previous set, but not against each other. So what Link can be able to do here on a big stage like Pokemon Stadium 2 is be able to throw out projectiles from a distance and just try to like play a little bit of a zoning game against Joker, because Joker loves to get in your face and just like you abuse all of his quick buttons.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the thing, right? The zoning game is the way to play. But Flubber, from what I do recall, has played a very swordy oriented Link over the past couple weeks. So this could be interesting.
Ooh, there we go. He saw him. Actually, he was getting caught by the bullets as he was shooting gun down below. He was just get right. There's Joker. Very smart stuff. Got a jab lock opportunity there. Just opted to just go for the full damage. And this could be a problem for Flubber. He has to pull out the bomb potentially. Oh no! He opted to go for the up B again. What Flubber could have potentially done is go for pulling out the bomb and just explode it on himself, so he's not throwing out an active hitbox against the counter, because Greninja was just thriving off of that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. A bit of poke there coming out, and Flubber being a stock down. I mean, Joker's definitely in kill percentage, right? Maybe not a dash attack, but it's getting there.
Yeah, well, Link is a heavy hitter. He's got an arm on. So really, like the smallest thing, like it could be a smash attack. A dash attack could kill at this point. Like his dash attack is very strong, and there's a wind up on it too. He's looking for the up B. It's a pretty good strong option for a ledge trapping, because the only thing that beats it is the ledge jump. Like you just said, you gotta be able to time it as well, because the up B is able to cover so many different options. Okay, trying to catch the tech. Was hoping he was gonna roll in. He had the up smash ready to charge. Calls out the jump with a nair. Now we're gonna see how he's gonna work with this edge guard.
Just for a bit of a bomb play there, looking to try and get a read, but of course, like we said, right, Joker's grapple hook is so good. It's such a good recovery overall. Arguably better than his Arson recovery. Yeah,
like I said, the tether recovery is really quick, really fast. Gets him back on the stage, pretty easily. Whereas like the up B from Arson, if he's used too low, it makes him vulnerable to his opponent to be able to just like hit against him and get an edge guard. So now here we go. We got him at 101%. Gets the Nair again, and the Nair will finally eventually kill with Link. It's one of Link's best aerials because it's super safe, comes out super quick, but it eventually has the potential to kill. Caught in a bad spot. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I thought Greninja was going to get an edge guard, but he gets the F smash instead.
It works out for Greninja either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, 0-0, but Greninja being up the stock. We do... Oh, okay, I was going to say, we do see Flubber getting that first jab, but isn't able to find anything out of it. Greninja managing to get the punish, though. Now building it up, starting to build a percentage, looking for that Higo. And it's one of those things that he catches him out, of course. It puts a dot on the opposition, which is also very handy, right? Just slowly building up damage whilst avoiding your opposition is great, right? Doing damage with no fear of being hit, great time.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want that? Yeah. Sounds like a dream come true.
Using the up tilt there. I really, really like Joker's up tilt.
Yeah, I mean, it's flashy to look at. It's a fantastic anti-air. They can catch an opponent they're trying to jump.
It does the job, right? It's a bit of a... But you know, the one button solves every issue. I definitely have got to say, Joker's back air is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, especially when you got Arsene out, it becomes a huge kill move. He's at that prime percent where it could easily come out. It's a threatening move too. All you gotta do is turn around. Speaking of, he's gonna go for the counter.
No,
A bit too soon. That was like, oh, okay, did not catch the ledge. Flubber did a good job of delay the up B to avoid the incoming counter, but he delayed it a little bit too hard where he was able to actually miss the platform altogether.
Yeah, that's going to be the first 2 points of this set going to RIT.
Lynx can struggle when they try to get back to the stage using the traditional up B way if the opponent has a counter and is able to just like stuff out that approach immediately. So instead, like a lot of Lynx will try to like drop a bomb and explode on them, take the damage from far away to get back to the stage safe and sound, because there's no way Joker's going to get that counter unless they dive out there and then don't make it back to stage.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, again, reiterating for any new viewers and things who may have just missed the last set that we saw, Joker's counter is ridiculous. It's an absolutely fantastic move. It's just a protective bubble that hits so hard, and it lasts slightly longer, right? In the actual frame data, it lasts slightly longer than most counters.
It lasts pretty long. Yeah, and it's just a good tool. And so when you're fighting against Joker, you gotta play around that. You gotta get. So like for instance, Flubber was trying to delay the up B and try to avoid that.
Yeah.
We got our stages getting counterpicked right now. Waiting for this next game to come up. So again, it's gonna be Link versus Joker. Unless you got some character swaps, I felt that Flubber could have easily brought that back. If he just tried to like play out how he's gonna recover back to the stage, uses up Bs, uses bombs, etc. Then he'd be able to get back right on back onto that stage, get back on that horse. And then on top of that, you got Greninja, who's did a fantastic job with Joker, and he managed to get those kills. He got the back airs off stage. He was playing a really good grounded game on the stage as well.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's another thing, right? It's interesting because being able to get that, he got a good lead, and again, I think it was the whiff, right? He just didn't ledge grab at the end there. If he had caught that, would he have been able to turn it around? I'm unsure because there was such a good situation. Hey, but now there we go. Oof.
Okay, I'm just reading on this little list here real quick about how the stages are being played. So for this game number 2, the winner of game 1 banned 2 stages from the combined list of starter and counterpick stages.
Yes.
Loser of game 1 chooses a stage from the list of starter and counterpick stages. Stage cannot be selected, the other is banned. So it looks like it is traditional DSR. And what that means is, so the winner of that last game bans 2 stages. And then the loser picks a stage that's not those 2 banned stages or a previous stage they won on, which DSR does not affect you until game number 3. So it's just they ban the 2 stages and then you pick what stage right afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks like we got Battlefield and Yoshi's Melee being Yoshi's Story from the Melee being banned, and Town and City is the stage we are going to today, coming out from Flubber.
Yeah, I like Town. I like Town in this situation. I mean, I just like Town in general. My local scene plays a lot of Town.
Looks like a little bit of a swap too, opting to go for Crom. Again, I did mention in the past set that Croms tend to like Town and City. So I'm not too shocked that we see this swap coming out from him because of the way the platforms work. It's really easy to be able to combo your opponent across the stages, as well as having the slightly smaller blast zones allows him to kill even sooner than before.
But now getting into game 2 here, Austin, I'm excited. Again, like you said, a bit of a swap, right? From having some very distinct differences than Joker. Who would have thought? But coming in. I like I said, I like Town. I think it's a fantastic map. I think the inverted triplats give a very different vibe from usual triplats because again, you can't quite ladder on certain characters. Looking at you, Palatino, and of course, obviously the platforms change as well. But at the moment, it's looking like the Crom pick is working out for. Oh, okay. As soon as I say that, Cass's curse coming in, and then retorted. Flubber takes a bunch of damage from that up B.
Yeah, it looks like Town and City is one of those stages that is probably one of the only dynamic stages in the legal stage list where like the stages tend to change.
Yeah.
Like it goes from having platforms on the edge, platforms in the middle of the stage, or just turning into Final Destination altogether.
So it's a good variance. If I personally, if I was to pick like one stage that people had to play on, I feel like Town and City gives a good variant, right?
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of forward smashes coming out from Greninja. Not sure what's going on with the strategy. It's working though. Might be that Wi-Fi strategy, to be honest.
Wi-Fi DDD has not come out yet.
Yeah, right. Okay, forward tilts coming out from Flubber. Manages to nick him, but because Crom saved his jump, was able to get back onto the stage. Crom can suffer from how he gets damaged off stage or like try to get this edge guard, but Grin's doing a fantastic job of just catching these techs with the up B. I mean, up B, if you land that fresh, that's gonna be 26 damage coming out from him. Goes for the jab forward smash, ends the stop game, gets 3 stocks in the process for RIT, and that's gonna be the set for number 1.
Yeah, taking him up to 7 points. I mean that's a good start.
Can you see my man just swing though? I like if counted the amount of times he used forward smash. It was kind of redunculous. And then you got the jab into forward smash, which is not true unless you're like literally you catch them with like the later half of the jab.
Yeah. So
a lot of shenanigans happened in that game. That's what I'm saying. That game was full of shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean shenanigans were afoot, as the saying goes. But those shenanigans paid out for Greninja, as we're gonna be getting into game number 2, Aussie, because that was a very quick set coming out there.
When you got someone like Joker and Crom, like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna go one or two ways, isn't it? Next up we have Weffels for RIT playing against AMPC. AMPC is the Ness player. I remember this because Gene and AMPC played against each other week 1, and it was a Ness versus Lucas.
The Earthbound boys. Mother boys coming out in full force.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I do like Ness. I think I definitely prefer watching Ness to Lucas. Because they're not quite Echo Fighters, but they're getting there.
So like Echo Fighters were introduced from Smash 4 and beyond. So like any characters that are considered quote Echo Fighters unquote from before just got their own slot just to make them their own characters, you know. Because we have like Young Link to Link, Dr. Mario, is not considered an Echo. So
yeah, because I guess you could literally say, I'd argue the Links, but maybe not Young Link to Link, but I definitely argue like Adult Link or like Breath of the Wild Link with the 2 smaller Links for a couple reasons.
Yeah,
but I could definitely see Toon and Young Link being Echoes.
Yeah, there's a lot of different not clones per se, but characters with very similar sets. And by the way, what's the score again? Do you have the total score count?
I do have the total score. It is 7-0 after that first game.
7-0. Yeah, that's right.
We saw a 2 stock followed by a 3 stock.
That's right. They managed to take the many points as possible. Let's see if Niagara can try to bring this back again. It's only the first set. Literally anything can happen in these next 4 sets because we got different players on the board. So we got AMPC in the lobby. We got Weffel sitting with us on the bench. We're gonna start doing stage picks.
Yeah, going into stage picks now. There's been some slight clarification, so we should be seeing this speed up a little bit, and I'm excited. I'm curious of what Weffel's plays, right? Because again, this is the first time seeing RIT actually play. We don't know anything about these players. We have no data on them, and so each time is like, out of all of the characters in the game, who could they be playing? We've seen Game Watch like being played multiple times.
They had a strong start. Well, I'm gonna say that much.
They did.
Game number 1. You had the Link. You had the Crom coming out, just smashing that C stick, and it was pretty beautiful, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with some C stick mashing. I mean, when it works, right? If it ain't break, don't fix it. We're seeing Town being banned by Niagara, followed by RIT banning Smashville and Final Destination. Niagara now getting the picks. They won the coin flip. They're gonna go PS2. I don't think anybody.
Shocker!
Like, yeah, who would have thought?
Honestly, at this point, let's just make the rule set. Game 1 is just PS2. You know,
well, no, we've seen some Battlefields. We've seen
a couple of Battlefields or Game 1s. I'll give you that.
Coin flip Battlefield or PS2. I don't see anybody opening Town and City or Smashville Game 1. They might. You could see it. It's definitely happened. It's definitely happened before.
Okay, so both players are gonna jump into the ring momentarily. Stages. Yeah. We have our characters waiting to start up the game. Start up the set, if you will. So we got I see a Giga Bowser token. So
yeah,
maybe it's
do we think Bowser? Dude, Bowser versus Ness? Bowser versus Kirby. If we're going off tokens here.
I forget Kirby's in this game, you know? He's original fighter from 1999, but still forget that he's in this game.
I think, actually, if memory recalls, Kirby was the first character we saw twice. Snake versus Kirby. So AMPC plays Kirby Ness.
So this will be an interesting matchup, to say the least. I've never actually seen... So I can only imagine what would entail here. So because it is PS2, it's a way bigger stage. You got tons of platforms for Snake to be able to place down a C4. As you see right there, it's on the right platform. AMPC is going to have to play mindful around that. As you see him, he's trying to like jump away from that platform while the C4 was active. Meanwhile, Kirby, a very slow-paced character. This character is all about just trying to like walk around, zone out the character, not get... if they try to run away, for instance, it's not really a thing they can do because Kirby's one of the slowest characters in the game.
Yeah.
Or one of the slow characters. So he doesn't have as much pointing games. You know, a lot of footsie games going for him. It's caught by the missile, man. I mean, the thing is, Kirby has a lot of jumps to work with. He's got like 5-6 jumps. But if you just go in place, like you eventually get caught by that missile. So it's going to be stock 1 going in Ruffles' favor.
Yeah, and that's definitely where you want to see this if you're an RIT fan, right? Oh my goodness. Well,
okay.
It's happening. All right, NPC just taking a minute there. Kind of regaining his posture, getting some composure back. And now we're going to be going in 2 stocks up for Weffels. I mean, it was definitely a stock.
Yeah, he got it. You're coming down with a stone. You gotta be super careful with that. If Kirby goes for a stone, that has the ability to break shields. Granted, it probably need to start the shield.
Yeah.
But
okay.
He's looking for an F smash. Okay, he was not paying attention to the C4 right in front of him. Gets caught by it, and that's gonna be another 3 stock on the board for RIT, giving them 3 additional points as we jump into game 2 of the second set.
Oof. Yeah, I mean that was rather quick, and I think that just goes to show, right? A Snake, given the opportunity, will just take stocks.
Yeah, especially against a light character like Kirby. Like you got the high knockback coming out from Snake, could easily just destroy that little puffball.
Yeah,
and he was playing around with the you know, he got the spike, he had the C4s. And once again, when you put that C4 on the ground or the platform, the Kirby has to play around it. Like, it's up to them to be mindful of it, because when the C4 gets placed, it blinks red for a little bit, but then after that, it just stays there.
Yeah. But yeah, when you forget about the C4, like you said, it only blinks red for a little bit. I mean, I don't know if you were keeping track of the C4.
Oh, but, yeah. No, I was watching it. That's all I watched.
Reasonable.
I didn't even. It's
makes sense. Makes sense. I kind of lost track of it after he did the forward smash. My brain was like, why is he just sitting there charging forward smash? You know. But
well, he was charging forward smash because I think he was expecting AMPC to him. AMPC ended up air dodging upwards though to land on the platform above.
Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, definitely completely for a second there I questioned that. I was like, was that the right call to make? And then I was like, oh yeah, C4 exists.
Okay, so it looks like we got Smashville and Lilat being banned by Weffels, giving AMPC the counter pick. I have no idea what stage we're going to because I don't know if there's going to be a character. Because you did say AMPC has an S.
Yes. I
don't think the Kirby did
on that one. Not
sure the Kirby did too much.
Trying to double check, but I am pretty sure AMPC does have that Ness.
Regardless, you know, Snake against Kirby, like there's not too much Kirby can do for a stage that would benefit him greatly against Snake.
No, I think this might actually genuinely be one of those situations where a character switch is just the right call. I don't see Kirby winning against a Snake that's playing well. I'm trying to think of what Kirby could do, like once he gets an opening. There's a couple option selects he has, but like none of it really gets you a big enough lead where if Snake just gets a few hits, he could just come out of nowhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to Kalos.
Kalos going to be, you know, just a stage. Depends on what character he's going to be running against this. Snake can also benefit from.
I can see it with Ness.
It's a good stage for Ness because, you know, it gives him that wall. So if he's opting to go for this could be the wave.
Oh. Oof, I'm interested in this. Do we see the character switch? Or we could also just see the weirdest possibility that AMPC like sticks it out with Kirby now that he knows he's up against the Snake and kind of adjusts the playstyle accordingly. But I feel like we would have seen that game one after the first stock. So the players are now joining the ring, so we should be getting this battle underway momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I just want to thank you all for tuning in. It's always a great time casting some Smash, and we aren't seeing the character switch. Austin, he's keeping on that Kirby.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it might be like the way for him if he's the character in this matchup. That's the case, but let's see what we're gonna be able to do with Kalos now. Like, this is a fantastic stage for Snake, so I'm a little shocked this was the counter pick. Snake has the ability to be able to just like go on the platforms if he wants to and just throw out grenades, forcing the opponent to approach. And Kirby's aerial approaches are not the greatest, so if Weffels was inclined to, he could easily just chill on those platforms up above.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an opportunity. But at the moment, that's an interesting one because it's such a flat stage. You could also just have Weffels running left and right, dropping nades. You know how Snake does that. The mortars are coming out there. There's going to be the RPG looking to make it. Finds the connection. Again, oh my goodness. And he gets the stock.
There's not much Kirby can do there except swing at the missile because, like I said, Kirby's aerial mobility is not the greatest, so it's hard to avoid it. If he goes for an air dodge, Snake can just easily the loop and try to catch him with it. If he goes for the up B, we just saw what happened. So the only option for him to go for is to just like back air it, forward air it, and nair it. Hit the missile. Don't be afraid of attacking the missile because it doesn't explode upon contact. It explodes once it hits the ground, once you hit it.
Yeah. And yeah, trying to find the rocket, right? Find the touch. maybe trying to use Snake's grenades and things against him, right? Or maybe Kirby tries to actually steal Snake's move, because I think that's a lot of things you don't see Kirby's doing too often, right? Is trying to get the neutral B off of the opposition.
Yeah, I mean, right there, what we just saw is that AMPC was trying to catch the landing with forward smash. Waffles was right above him. He's down below, trying to get the bait. You have the stone finally coming in clutch. He takes his first stock from Waffles, denying the double 3 stock.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a bit too many up Bs, right? Like, I just don't think it's a good move to be randomly throwing out in the Snake matchup.
Well, we got C4 on him. He didn't know what to do. He was just swinging, trying to like hit the boom or something. But regardless, Waffles gets the 2 stock. That's going to be 5 plus 2 bonus points, 7 points total going to RIT yet again, putting them at 14-0.
Yeah, and that's again, that's a sizable situation to be in, right? That's the second game coming out of there. So we are going to be moving on to Jay from RIT playing against Niagara's Mr. Paytonator. And again, it's one of those oppositions where it's like, where do you put your best players and where do you put like your worst players, right, in the lineup? Is for Niagara, was Flubber and AMPC, like looking over the last few times they've played, AMPC has only taken a single round, and Flubber has also taken 1 round, right? Whereas some of their other players have managed to take it to game 3 and things. So, it's an interesting one. I am curious to see this because DLS and Crust are the only 2 on Niagara that have managed to take an actual, have managed to actually take a series overall. And they are both in the last 2 spots. So Mr. Paytonator here may be the middle ground.
They seem to be going for the anchor strategy.
Yeah.
You know, just put their best players at the end.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, if I was put into that situation, would I feel like you'd go good player. I feel like you'd kind of try and go good, bad, good, bad, good. Presuming your majority of your players were like better than average.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to just kind of, it's guesswork in all honesty, because there's not, the only strategy that I could see in this format for deciding where you put what player is based around like the mental game. You know, okay, are you okay with opening for us? Is there a lot of pressure opening for you? I can imagine set 1 and set 5 are probably the most stressful sets to do.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that you start the tempo and you're the one that can save it in set 5, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So whereas set 2 and 3 are a little bit more lenient and set 4 and 5 are probably more stressful. So I just think you put players based on their headspace.
Yeah, I think a mental game, it is probably a good choice.
Because even if you put your best player on set 1 or set 5, but like what if they like aren't like, what if they get like distraught really easily? There's too much pressure, you know? So it depends.
Yeah, I think mental space is an important thing, but you also need to be concerned if you do the anchor strategy and your team slips away too much too early, it becomes like infinitely more difficult for your anchors to bring it back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, honestly, I feel like the middle of the ground is probably the tipping point where like you can kind of catch a game and bring some momentum. Because if you get completely demoralized by losing like 3 or 4 games, like let's say 3 games in a row, because if you lose more than that, I don't think you're going to be able to statistically come back. Unless like they were all like 1 stocks. Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting thing. I think it does overall, like you said, end up in that mental space and that mental situation and like confidence. Because people do get performance anxiety when being the first players on. But we are very quickly getting in. We have Bayonetta playing against Rob.
Characters you don't see too often, Bayonetta. Rob, you'll see a little bit more setting. It's gonna be an interesting match. We got Jay playing as Bayonetta, representing RIT on the left side, and we got Mr. Paytonator on Niagara Falls playing as Rob. So you know, at the gate, these combos, people always make fun of Bayonetta in this game. Been like gutted from Smash 4, but I see it as her being fixed. Because she's an okay character in my eye. Like, combos don't give her like free kills anymore, but she can still rack up damage pretty fast. Like, he's already got, I think it was 2 or 3 combos, and Rob's already at 71.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things, right, where I think the only people saying that Bayonetta wasn't broken when she could 0 to 100 people, like 0 to stop people, were people playing Bayo.
And even then, a lot of them were saying that she was busted.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm still a firm believer that she's not bad in this game. It's just like she can't. More trouble killing, and she didn't show it right there. Managed to just connect that back air. Just got to play a little bit more smarter, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was gonna say Jay making it look like we're watching some Smash 4 Bayonetta, because that was very nicely played. And like you said, I think she's an absolutely fantastic character. I don't think she's like top 5 or anything like that, but I don't think she's a bad character by any regard. She still has so many options.
And we're seeing RIT getting another lead here. I mean, you're talking about their first showing in this season, and they're off to a very dominant start in this set.
Yeah, RIT are putting in the work at the moment, and we get to see them twice. They're playing a back-to-back set. So, if I imagine, right, Tenacious played their first set, they get a break now to watch this set. I imagine more than anybody else, they are eagerly watching how RIT plays, and Jay is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it is. He is making a lot of moves here. He's already got him at 40 stock. But the name of the game has been get a 3 stock and a 2. Yeah. And then eventually Niagara University gets 1. So there's the 1. Let's see if he can try to change fate here. Mr. Paninator trying to break any sort of habit that we got going already.
How do you feel about the Rob Bayo matchup? It's not a matchup you see very often.
I've never seen this in my life. This is just very bizarre. I mean, Rob's got a lot of combo damage that you can do against him, but so does Bayonetta. So it's just, the problem is with Rob is a big target. He's a heavy target, so it allows Bayonetta to be able to get those combos a little bit easier. We got a witch time into a forward smash. Mr. Paninator getting a little bit too overzealous with that. I think he was trying to punish the roll as he's rolling to the right. So, and then it was just a little bit too slow on the pickup. So give Jay the freest witch time. Got the forward smash. That's gonna be 2 points going towards RIT.
Yeah, 2 more points for RIT. Jay with his debut Bayonetta there, putting in the work. I mean, and yeah, like you said, right? I think Rob's just a big target for Bayo that you consistently can just combo off him, right? And if he gets the chance to combo off you, you just try and witch time it and then punish him for it. He's very telegraphed. Like, Rob is a very telegraphed character.
And then he's also trying to go for like those too, like trying to go for like the arm stage. It's a very good option to go for the edge. Go for a neutral get up, for instance. You could easily just go right through the get up, and it's really good at catching like spot dodges, and it's long lasting. It can kill. It's got the whole shebang.
We got a
Lilac Cruz coming out. First time we're seeing this today.
Yeah, Paynator picking Lilac Cruz there. FD and Kalos were the 2 banned stages by RIT. So I think this is the first time we've seen Lilac, period, in the 3 weeks we've seen these teams play.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what we're going to be coming up for game number 2. Like I said, I don't know the there it is.
The online slam DDD. I called it.
There it is. Just like you wanted.
I didn't say I wanted it.
I mean, you kept talking about it, dog. I don't know, man. I think you wanted this.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm sadistic. Clearly.
There you go. All right, here we go. Game number 2. And again, now because of the slants on the stage, Gordos can get put in a pretty silly spot whenever the opponent's trying to recover.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting... It's no Castle Siege. Not Castle Siege slams, but... Yeah, Gordos with slams. DDD players love it. Online, DDD players love it. And Bayo needs to get hit by 1 big hammer to lose a stock, as she's a very light character.
And Pei is just throwing out these smash attacks, hoping that they're just going to land against Jay. But Jay's playing a very careful game. Puts him off stage with the forward air. Didn't want to go for a second one. Just going to kind of respect Mr. Pei. Try to get a punish upon his landing, but the star came out to interrupt it. And Keenan is a big character. Very big character, so he's not going to die that early.
No, I was also going to say, okay, well, all that was
just that, though. I mean, the back air is strong.
Seems good. Yeah, he's a good back air. But I was also going to say, Ledges and DDD's recovery, obviously when DDD lands off of his recovery, he has the hitbox, right? And Ledges always throw me off with that because of the way that it's calculated. It almost stretches it out because mentally you're not paying attention to the actual distance of the edge. Okay, but Jay putting in work here.
Yes, you know, I'll just rack up the damage bit by bit. Look out for that forward smash. Tries to get caught on the platform. He went for the dash attack against him, too. If Jay got caught by that, that probably would have killed. King DDD's dash attack is no joke.
No, it hurts. Again, Jay putting in the... I'd say the Bayo 4 combos, but I mean, it's just Bayo's bread and power, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's just like, that's supposed to combo. Yeah. Like that's designed as intended, you know? It was just like in Smash 4, it wasn't supposed to kill her. No, that was caught up people off guard.
Oh, okay. The Witch Time's coming out once again. Misses the up smash. Oh, okay. Trying to fish out the forward smash once again. That is going to find the second stock. But we do see Jay with 100%. I mean, we saw him kill with the back air at 127. So definitely very close to kill percentage.
Yeah, I mean, you would have gotten it if he, his forward smash, he was trying to get a big... I think what Jay's problem is with this game is he's going for a really big punish. He doesn't really like right there. That was fine because he had all the time that punish. But like there was an earlier one where he thought he could get it in time because he went for it and died in the process. So here we go, 2 stocks to 1. RIT coming back down, just going to avoid that dash attack. Scoops him up, could not get the follow-up right afterwards. Was a little bit delayed on that hit confirm, but gets it the second time.
Right, hit now. Good hits. Just keeping it going. Jay's just keeping the pressure on, right? Making Mr. Payton say, look, you want to get damage in, you're going to have to find openings, but I'm not going to stop moving. You're going to have to find some weird autos. Going for the dash attack gets punished by it as well. Yeah,
you got to remember that dash attack from King DDD is actually slow startup. You got to, like, ready himself to just throw a big belly at you. Yeah. So when you're playing a character like Bayonetta who has really fast attacks like dash attack or, you know, afterburner kick, heel slide, whatever which one we want to do, like it's going to be able to beat it out every time. Again, we see Jay that time was just trying to space out the forward smash, but that's King DDD's hammer, dog. That hammer is ginormous.
It is a big boy hammer. It definitely feels way more disjointed. Okay.
So he got scared. It was what happened there. Jay was trying to get a big punish on him if he had managed to land on that platform or land to the right. So in a last-ditch effort, Mr. Payton was trying to land on the ledge, try to catch it to get, you know, just pull him back up to safety on Lilat, but narrowly missed it. And that's going to be another 2-0 for RIT, managing to land 6 additional points.
Putting RIT up to 20 points.
And unfortunately for Niagara University, they have 0.
Yeah, if we do the math here, right, because we're Giga Brains,
it's not possible.
No, they can maximum of 16 points.
Yeah. So, but again, even though RIT has won the set, points matter for seeding purposes. So, I mean, these next couple of sets, they need to try to get as many points as possible. Try to help them with seeding.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Niagara at the moment definitely use some extra points. And RIT, of course, currently the point differential is 0 because, of course, this is the first week we've actually been able to see them play. That it causes some interesting situations here. But we are going to be getting on to game number 4 already. This seems to have been flying through, as we have Mr. Ebox, who is currently the captain for RIT, playing against a DLS, who is one of the 2 Niagara players to take a set.
I mean, I think RIT is strong because they're in a strong region. They're in New York. I mean, they're not necessarily... So they don't like go to like where the big boy competition is down there, but still like East Coast tends to breed really good players, and RIT is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's showing, right? You're only as good as the scene you practice in, and RIT are showing that New York isn't a joke. And I don't think anybody that plays Smash thinks that New York's a joke at all. You know what I mean?
No, like, I mean, if you literally just tune into like any of the New York City, pretty strong contenders. And they also do well at like majors too when they travel. So they got really, really good players over there. You got Mr. E's over there. You got Venya, Jen, who is a Area 51 player on the PGR. Like they have some very strong players. DeBuzz goes there every now and then. So it's a very strong region. So I'm not shocked by these results at all.
No. And now, ironically, you mentioned Mr. E, and our up-and-coming player is called Mr. E Box.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Mystery Box.
Oh, it might be Mystery Box. That would make sense, wouldn't it? But do we think maybe he's a Lucina player and is kind of ripping off of Mr. E?
I'm not sure. Because like I saw the name originally, and my mind went to Mr. E, obviously.
Yeah,
but maybe it's just whatever. Maybe they're paying. What's funny is that Mr. E actually, his name was based off Mr. R. Back in the Brawl days, back in like 2008, 2009, he watched Mr. R play Marth in Brawl and loved his playstyle. So to replicate that, he was like, oh, I'm gonna be Mr. E instead because my name's Eric. And then picked up Marth himself. And then Mr. E came into his own in Smash 4 when he ended up taking a set off of Zero to make a name for himself.
That'll do it in Smash 4.
Yep. Literally, people remember you if you beat Zero. You know?
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. But
that's what. So it all starts with inspiration, and I always think that's a little cute. Is that like people get into competitive games in general just because they see it play at a high level and they're like, wait, you can do that? I want to do that, Yeah,
absolutely. And we're going to start off in Town. Yeah, we're not starting off Pokemon Stadium or Battlefield.
Well, once we see these characters, I can only imagine why this would happen. I mean, Town and City, pretty good stage too. Like I think Town and City stages. Yeah. On that starter list, I think PS2 and Town are probably pretty even in that regards. But we got Palutena and Ness. So this is RIT picking Town, by the way. So that makes perfect sense why he would have picked that, because Palutena is really good on the stage. It gives her plenty of room to be able to move around, get those teleport cancels across the platforms. Meanwhile, we got DLS representing Ness on the stage. So let's jump right into it, right? Again, this is Mystery Box playing as Palutena for RIT and DLS playing as Ness for Niagara University. Set number 4.
Well, with, of course, RIT having a 20-point lead at the moment, so we are playing point differential at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Mystery Box, though, I mean, we've got a few Palutena players hovering around. Of course, we aren't seeing a couple of the schools this week due to them still being on break. And I think both of those schools have a Palutena player, so that's definitely interesting once we get to the finals if we just end up seeing Palutenas play against Palutenas. I enjoy Palutena. I think she's definitely one of the better characters in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why we see a lot of them is because she's a good character, and a lot of players get frustrated by against Palutena, and I think it comes down to just unawareness, because this is a character that you cannot autopilot against. No, you can't just like go and do your normal strategies against. Like, you have to like respect it. For instance, people hate the Nair coming up from Palu because it's a combo starter. It does your dishes. It'll kill you.
But
the thing is, it's punishable. Like, you just gotta wait for it to land on you, shield through it, and then get a hit off of it. But everyone wants to just run in and just like go for an aggressive option, which causes the frustration.
Yeah. You're just trying to run in blindly at that point and getting slapped about because of it. But like you said, completely punishable on shield. And we've seen that a few times, like, when people know what they're doing. Oh my goodness, wow, okay, the PK Thunder there finding the stock. That definitely wasn't intentional, but there it is.
It was an unfortunate play from Mystery Box because what he was trying to do was counter. He was trying to get the counter on the PK Thunder because that would have killed DLS completely. Like, that stock would have evaporated. So unfortunately, just a little bit too slow to the punch, and now we have ourselves 2 stocks apiece. Okay, throwing out the fire over to the left just in case he wanted to air dodge to the left to try to avoid a potential up air coming out. Good mix-up coming in from Mystery Box.
again, we're on the same stocks at the moment. The percentage differential is what, 80%? But as soon as I say that, PK Fire always hurts. It always surprises me how much damage it does, and it's a combo starter.
It's very devastating. You gotta be careful. This time, just gonna respect it. Go for the air box of the down smash instead to just push Ness off stage. Way safer option than trying to run off counter. Okay, going into this potential final stock for DLS. Mystery Box just trying to get this damage going. Gets the forward airs. It continues. Eats the double jump. Knew he was going to tech in. Had the pivot grab, but unfortunately was in the wrong place to be able to catch it. Up smash to catch him really high in the air. I mean, you could literally see that from the stars. Forward smash.
It worked out. I mean, it was a good read. I don't know if it was just, you know, just kind of fishing it, trying and hoping that it worked. You know what I also want to highlight? Mystery Box here not using much of Palutena's neutral air. Like, we were highlighting how it literally does a distance, right? And, like, we're not seeing it too much.
I mean, right? Mystery Box is playing safe. That's what's going on here. He saw him run up there. He saw an opportunity to get the grab to go back. A lot more forward coming out from Mystery Box, which is the safer move. In all honesty, it is, if spaced correctly, it is incredibly difficult to punish a forward air from Palutena, if not impossible. Because it has very little cooldown after, and if you throw it on their shield, like they can't do much out of shield to try to get it unless they have like a Crumbs up B and they misspace it a bit.
Yeah. But
or if they like land right on top of you and then you got like a Bowser up B or something.
But they banned. We saw Mystery Box here banning Yoshi's Brawl and Final Destination, and DSL here picking Smashville. My brain just completely stopped working there. It'll do that to you at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, you're staying up late because you're in the.
I am indeed.
Smashville coming out here for game number 2. Actually a pretty good counter pick, because this is a smaller stage for Ness to be able to do whatever they want to do. In the middle of the stage, it becomes more close quarters. But that middle platform is pretty good for Palutena as well, to be able to just teleport right to it.
To Smashville, we're feeling very Animal Crossing. Maybe, you know, a bit of hype.
It's coming out soon.
I know. It's the one thing my fiance keeps reminding me.
Oh jeez.
She's very excited.
Gotta be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. Okay, back here, another safe option to be able to throw against the shield. So very similar to forward. That's what we're seeing a lot from Mystery Box, because I think maybe he just realizes that Nair even does give you a lot of stuff afterwards. Your opponent knows how to punish it. Your opponent knows how to punish it.
Absolutely. And I think that's the big thing, right? Is like you test it out a few times with Palutena, you see if they know how to punish them there. If they don't, you just keep doing it, right? Because there's no reason not to until they figure out how to punish it.
What a mix-up. You saw him go for the PK Thunder. He hit himself so he could go for a second one to just like hit Mystery Box completely. Because Mystery Box was chilling below the platform because he thought he was going to get PK Thundered into from Ness.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was a good read, right? It was a good option selected. Worked out for him here.
Nair is going to be a good option in the middle of the stage. It's really good at catching your opponent on the platform.
Back into neutral state. What do we say? Okay. Will that go into the Hellfire? Doesn't connect. PK Fire being thrown out there, trying to get the combo starter. Again, okay. It's one of those things where, again, like you're saying, right, Mystery Box is playing really reserved, just playing edge guarding, not going for anything too flashy, too fancy, picking up that stock. 141 each, I'm about to say literally anything will find the stock, and it is found. So it's, again, one of those things, it does feel a bit like a battle of attrition.
Yeah, and Mystery Box actually had a good bait there. He threw the flame off stage to force the double jump from Ness. He did that prior, and he did the exact same thing, so this got a punch with the up smash. Because honestly, Pal's put the fires out there not to like hit them with it. If they hit them with it, cool, good job. But the bigger thing they're trying to go for is force them to double jump or use their resource like an air dodge. And right there, that was a good edge guard coming up from Mystery Box again, because he pushed DLS into a position where he had to recover kind of awkwardly to avoid potential nair or a counter, and wasn't able to get onto the ledge.
Okay, good throw, back throw, going into the PK Thunder, looking to just connect, but it finds it. Oh my goodness, I thought that was going to combo.
Still on the ledge, avoids that forward smash because right there, Mystery Box has been pretty quick to get back on the stage off the ledge, so DLS was like ready for it with that forward smash. So the second he just waited for it to swing, and he was able to get back onto the stage.
Fishing with the Pico Thunder, looking to try and get out on the recovery there. Finally get finds the hit. And like you said, yeah, Mystery Box is kind of grabbed the ledge and then immediately got onto it, and then immediately adjusted when he saw the adjustment coming out from his opposition.
Very, very obvious backdoor attempt that he was going for. When you see a Ness or a Palutena like just roll against the stage like that, they're... Oh no, he might be done for. Up smash. Oh, it barely nicked him as he tried to catch the ledge. I mean, DLS did everything he could to avoid that and catch the ledge, but he still got caught by it.
Oof, that is going to be another 4 points total coming out for 5 points overall, bringing up RIT to 25 points for their first streamed match. This is an incredible debut.
Yeah, I mean they're coming in they're coming in strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're now coming in to game number 5, which will be Riley playing against Niagara University's Crust, who is their team captain. So going for that anchor situation.
Yes. You know, playing against Riley from RIT, which I think you said that Riley was players, or did you not know? You said that Riley was one of the stronger players on RIT.
I said I didn't know. I said Mystery Box was their substitute captain for this week.
Oh,
yeah.
Substitute captain. Interesting.
Their current captain, I believe, couldn't make it, so he got put into that by the rest of his team. So clearly, they were feeling confident in him.
Yep. I mean, you know, a captain's got to do more than just play the game good too. You know, they got to be able to use morale, make decisions, etc.
I mean,
you know,
if Mystery Box has been doing that, you know, making sure his team's feeling comfortable, it's definitely proving results.
I think RIT feels insanely comfortable. Like at this point, Riley's just got, you know, Riley could lose this and get double 3-stocked, and they'll still be sitting pretty. Obviously, they don't want that.
They lose point differential.
Exactly. That's why they don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
RIT coming in slugging for this preseason.
Yeah. And if RIT managed to win this, and then managed to win their game with Canisius, they could be seeing themselves in a pretty comfy position with 2 series wins. So it would definitely put them into top 3 seeds quite easily. Maybe even top 2. But we are now getting the last player in. Riley has joined. So gonna go into that coin flip once again for the final time for this set. With I'm curious to see what Riley plays though, because like you said, we don't actually know.
Playing Waddle Dee? That's what's gonna be. Got the Waddle Dee as the 5th DLC character coming in with the Spearman. You know, I'm calling it.
You know what? Bandana D? I mean, look, they've got him as an icon, right? Put him in the game. I'd rather Bandana D than the flower.
Then who? Then who?
Oh, okay. Plan.
I thought you were going to talk about the one that's right next to it.
The one then Geo? I do, you know, Gino is a good character, but I love Bandana D. Gino's, those two are highly fan favorites for Nintendo characters though.
Yeah, I mean, Gino, probably one of the most requested characters from the...
I'd say Bandana D's pretty up there as well.
He is, but they both got their fan base, right?
Yes, 100%.
Because the last time we got a new Kirby character was Brawl, so you know that's another thing. It's like we haven't had a new Kirby character.
I'm trying to think if there's any other like other than like a random, like, I think Bandana D would be like the most logical decision to go to, right?
Well, if you're counting like their most recent games where it's like the player character, Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and then Wildy, then yeah. But there's a ton of characters Kirby series has, you know. Like what was that goober's name for Kirby's Dream Land 3? I don't know if you played that one for the Super Nintendo.
I have not played Kirby's Dream Land.
Basically, it's 2-player. Basically, is what player 2 plays as.
Right. Okay.
It's like this little creature with a tongue. It's driving me. It's on like the tip of my tongue. I'm about to just look it up.
Well, you might not have time to look it up because I believe we're jumping to a stage very, very quickly here.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it.
All right, go. We're going Final Destination as the first. We're being proven wrong, right? We were like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna pick anything other than Battlefield.
No, these guys are PS2 haters, as they should be. No, in all honesty though, I just found out the name. I was close. His name is Gooey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what?
Gooey for Smash.
Gooey for Smash. We got DDD playing against Robin on Final Destination.
They got Hammer versus Magic.
I mean, Gordo's are pretty magical, let's be honest.
Yeah, all them spikes around him. I don't know how he exists. Must be a living of suffering, honestly.
Oh my goodness, right? Taking the Gordo's existence to a dark place.
I mean, look at what would you feel like if you were just made of spikes, man?
I mean, look, all he wants to do is be bapped around and be like a spiky dodgeball, right? It's all he wants in life, and honestly, I respect his life decisions.
Okay. I mean, you could be totally go. Oh my God, he went up there trying to get the spike with the down air.
He committed to that. Oh my goodness, Riley here. You know, saw Mr. Paytonator's DDD and was like, all right, it's my time to shine. Can you imagine if we had a DD off of Lilac?
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is get that first stock. I mean, that's the first step to trying to get there. Okay, you got the Gordo. Ooh. A little bit of a lag spike.
Out there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, though, it's just after a big hit there, so, you know, people had a chance to recover. The Arcfire connecting that. Oh, okay, looking to try and get that forward smash. Right. Oh. Again, a bit of like, this is, to be fair, out of the, what, we've played 10 sets now? This is the first bit of like serious lag we've seen. Hopefully that clears up. Oh, alright. Are we good?
Yeah, I think both players just kind of like both decided to like wait for it to clear up, and now they're going back into the fray. A lot of players will do that.
Yeah, I mean it's a matter of respect. You know what I mean? DDD could easily, and I guess Robin to some extent could just start throwing out projectiles during the lag and hoping that they, you know, they're whips. As we see Cross taking the stock.
Coming back in it again, he called out the roll with the forward smash, but there was a lot of tomfoolery going on in that.
Yeah, unfortunately. Eating the fire, retorting it, throwing out the Gordo, looking to find a connection, get something started. Again, all right, the fires are coming out. Good percentage build up coming out once again by Cross. Riley looking to, just fishing for something. Obviously, having a stock lead here, Riley's in a good spot.
Taking an air dodge right on through. So he's hitting up the rocket hammer. He was hoping to bait him into it. Saw him like a
aerial connected
with the edge of the stage.
Yeah, Gordos can do that.
Okay, Riley's just trying to feel himself. He saw him go for that down air again.
Yeah.
Puts him back off, charging up the rocket hammer.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to swing it off. A very brave grab coming out from Crust Robin.
You know what? I think that was a I'm done or I'm hitting the grab.
Yeah. Like, I'll see you later. Think I can get the sour spot at the downer, throwing out the Gordo. Catches him, trying to recover, and he's
I can't believe that just happened.
And he got the spike. That was a bet all right there. I mean, what else could Robin have done?
Yeah. That was, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. I ain't ever seen a DD stock like that, but yeah.
The jolly laughter right afterwards after he just completely styled on him with that up B. Good lord.
I don't think either of us expected for him to go straight into the up B, like after hitting the hit, right? But he went for it. Whew. Well, that was yeah, that was something. Coming in now, we will be seeing bans once again. I'm curious if we see Cross switching up the character. Cross has been pretty much a Robin, like, I am Robin every single time. A purist was the word that I was trying to think of there. But,
and that's okay to do in a game like this, where
absolutely.
like you have to like learn the ins and outs of your characters. It's not like a mobile, like you need to learn multiple characters.
Yeah.
Because in team games, those get termed like one trick pony. You know, like that's actually like it's like almost like a negative connotation towards it. But in Smash, in fighting games in general, like it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, because in fighting games, you're expected to learn something. Whereas in a team game, you're in an environment where you kind of need to be flexible to pick for composition, don't you? Where if you're a one trick and you can't flex around for the composition, you might be without a tank or some type of specific damage and things like that. But we are very quickly waiting for these bans. I mean, all right, Battlefield and Yoshi's Story being banned by Riley. Where is Cross gonna go? Town once again.
Not shocked.
No.
This could be the move we've been looking for. The thing is, got King Dedede versus Robin for game number 2. Now, it's unfortunate, but Niagara University has not put a point on the board yet. No. Like they have not taken a game. It's at a 0 still. This is their last hope.
Yeah. This is literally the last round for them to not get perfected, right? It's one thing to get like 3 stops or like perfected in the first 10, but
they're getting 10-0'd essentially.
Yeah.
If they lose this next game,
they haven't had a stock. You know what I mean?
Okay. So now just throwing the Gordo right back at him. Like what happens is like little changes that King Dededes thrive off of you reflecting the Gordo back at them because they just want to toss it right back at you with even increased strength and speed.
Yeah, all the Gordo, like I said, all the Gordo wants to be is a happy spiky dodgeball.
Such a terrible existence.
Oh dear. Yeah. Now the Arcfire coming out, Riley jumping it. Oh, using the second jump. Dedede of course having a few jumps. As once again, the lag is unfortunate.
That second just took like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
A little bit of delay here. Might be fixed. Gotta make sure you get off the Netflix before you start up. Make sure your family's not using those streaming services. Get off the Wi-Fi, plug in that cable. That wired cord. Always make sure to get a wired cord when you play your fighting games, ladies and gentlemen.
So I just got an update on the mystery box's name. He came up with it before he started playing Smash.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be an homage to Mystery.
It could have, being from the region and things like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this lag doesn't show any sign of clearing up here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, Nintendo, we've had such a good streak today. And last game is not wanting to clear up. Okay, hoping here for the lag to clear up. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The difficulties of an online setting sometimes. Players may just eventually just say, okay, let's commit. They are hoping. I think we're all hoping for it to clear up. So, Austin, how's the weather?
Laggy
weather.
Yeah, laggy weather. You know how it be.
I hate when that happens. Yeah, I feel. Oh, maybe no. Oh, we get to listen to some great music.
Lucky you. I haven't been able to listen to sound the whole time.
No?
Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't get my sound delay in.
Oh,
computer,
no.
So I've been casting this whole mute.
Wow, that's never fun.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it. I've had to do it before, so. Okay, looks like the players are discussing right now.
Oh, wait, it's cleared up.
It might have just cleared up just now.
Oh.
Let's tip the scales.
Is it the... Okay.
They're going right into it. Okay, cool.
Alright,
I don't know what was going on in that.
I have no idea. It seems to have cleared up whatever was plugging the system. Oh. Oh dear, DDD, you are a character. There you go. Immediately with the retort coming out from Crust there, bringing it back to two stocks apiece. And yeah, that's. I just think that goes to show DDD's massive hammer.
It's always a pleasure whenever you see that forward smash come out from King DDD. He just lands it because you just know that hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and I think props to Nintendo, right? Because it's slow enough, it feels meaty when you use it. Very satisfying move to you. Oh, Elf Thunder coming out. Oh, good retort on the Gordo, and that's the other way of playing around a DDD, right? Is just out Gordo him. The dash attack, good patience coming out from Crust here. Percentile fairly close to Thunder, the fire coming out. The Gordo connects, tries to get the double hit there, but he has the right direction. Okay, once again, good stuff. Spot dodger coming out, finds the ledge. Good punish coming out off of the edge there. Good option select.
Oh no, he was in the middle of casting a spell. So he got caught by the landing of King Deity. Riley on the verge, giving a 10-0 to finish off this series. All he needs is one more stock to do it. Can he do it? Or will Crust be able to finally put a point?
Of course, not wanting to let their team down, right? Being the team captain, wants to put a point on the board, but it's coming down to a last stock here. Oh no, it's coming back.
He's trying to get back onto the stage. Jumps up there. Got the up air coming out from Robin. Trying
to bait out the Gordo, plays it slow. Robin jumps in from 3 frames a second, gets the hit. That's gonna bring it to 1-1 stock.
Good Lord.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Plenty of time to react there. Yep. Oh.
Going back for a reset to try to get this connection. You just gotta do 1 or 2 more games, guys. Come on. We can finish this off strong.
Oh dear. Oh no. Question is, again, do we just wait for it to clear up once again? Man, laggy.
I just want to just play it. Just go and play it, guys. Screw it. It's not gonna get fixed. Run in there, start swinging, and hit those buttons. let me see it.
Coming down to a coin flip. They're being very respectful of each other, though. No, not trying to.
Yeah.
Not trying to cheese it out. Man, DDD's crouch is really something. Oh dear. Oh, second there I thought. We got debated by the audio. Oh, are they just playing it out? It looks like they're just playing it out. Oh, see, you got
I got my wish.
What the slow Gordo? Oh no!
Oh Lord, I saw that was like a car accident, bro. I watched that in slow motion.
That genuinely was slow motion coming out there. And that's going for RIT to 30 points.
Holy crap.
Oh my goodness. That really was something. Sometimes it really do be like that.
What was the end score?
The end of that was 1 stock to Riley. The overall score was 30 points to RIT, 0 points to Niagara.
30 extra points. My goodness.
Whew. But, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to thank the schools for participating. We'll be hopping to a quick break as we move into our final set of the evening, which will be Canisius playing against RIT. We will be back just momentarily.